past week we have had some really cool news, especially coming out with the June update, which I talked about last week on the newscast, and I just want to toot my little horn there. I nailed it. I predicted it. I knew it was going to happen. Go me. So what I'm talking about is on the June update, it has been confirmed about the external hard drive support. This is kind of like the big thing with the June update. There is another big feature which I'll talk about shortly, but basically after the June update, you can plug in any USB 3.0 hard drive that's over 256 gigs, and basically you can use that to put games on it, apps on it, add-ons, DLC, and then basically you can unplug that, take it over to a friend's house and plug it in, and then you don't have to do anything. You don't have to download all your content again. It's right there, and voila, easy as that. Now, there's a couple questions about this. One, it does not matter what hard drive you use in the sense if there's an external power source or if it just runs off USB. There's enough bandwidth across the USB 3 interface to supply both the power and a decent transfer rate to play games off of. Now, there have been some questions about quality. You know, if I'm powering this portable hard drive over USB 3 and playing it on, especially some higher end games that look great, is there enough oomph? So my quality of gameplay is not degraded. Microsoft says there's more than enough. You'll have a good time, enjoy it. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, it doesn't matter what format. You could buy a PC formatted one. You could buy a exFAT, a FAT32, a Mac formatted one. As soon as you plug it in, there'll be a pop-up that prompts you to reformat the hard drive anyways. Obviously, disclaimer, when you reformat the hard drive, it will delete everything on the hard drive, just so you know. Also, the hard drive, the speed, 7200 RPM would probably be best. Now, there was no limit about if you prefer SSD or a mechanical drive. So if you have like a 512 gig SSD just hanging around, I don't know why you'd have that hanging around, but if you did, you might be able to use it. I don't know if there's going to be that much of an improvement. I would think there would be, but over USB 3, who knows? So yeah, that's the one big feature. The next one is this real name feature. Basically, what this allows you to do is, instead of seeing everyone's gamer tag, if you have Redhead 12635, you don't know who that is. You can go in and you can give that person a real name. So, that could be, oh, that's Joe. Or, if other gamer tags, you're like, okay, well, who is this? If you have them on Facebook, you want to be able to identify, who's who sort of thing. You'll be able to do that. You can create a subset, you can create friends, and you can also list it so friends of friends or no one or just your friends can see that. Obviously, that's up to you. Regardless of the real name you choose, that name won't show up in your online games. So, when you're playing, you don't have to worry about your name, Elizabeth, I don't know why I said that name, would show up instead of your gamertag, whatever your gamertag is. Your gamertag will still show up online, so you don't have to worry about some, personal information being leaked that way. Other features include a patch that adds some new smart glass features, such as OneGuide and the universal remote control, along with the ability to select an account for your automatic sign-in. And for people in Europe and Canada, the OneGuide, this is the first time we're actually going to be getting it, which is kind of nice. And yeah, so that's the June update. It's probably the second biggest after the what was it? February? No, March update when they redid the party system. So that's in June. I don't know when in June, but who knows? If you're part of the preview portion, I just got a message today that they're going to be rolling out in a couple days, so probably on like Monday sort of thing, we'll be able to start previewing it. Next thing is the Minecraft for Xbox One. This was announced at E3 last year. We haven't really heard too much, but they have confirmed that the Xbox One version of Minecraft will launch in August. So in a little over, well, I guess 3 months, but two and a half months. It's going to cost $20. If you have the Xbox 360 version, you can upgrade for $5. And we already know that the saves from your Xbox 360 will transfer to the Xbox One, so you don't have to redo your entire world. Yeah, there's not really much I can mention about that. For other Xbox related news, there hasn't really been much. A lot on Watch Dogs, which is coming out on the 27th, I think. Yeah, that's Tuesday. That looks like a really cool game. Especially for PlayStation 4, I will admit. Those players will probably have a visually a better time. More eye candy. On to some Evolution Gaming news. If you're on our website, you know the member map. It has been shut down. Basically, it was causing some issues with the website. And for our growth, we figured, no, let's take it down, make it more stable. That's that sort of thing. For all those zombie players out there, people love their zombies. E.g. Bad Teddy HC will be starting up zombies again, dubbed the Zombie League 3.5. This will be a DLC and standard map hybrid, utilizing cell block, farm, and town. You're not required to have the DLC maps exactly the way the gamer tag appears on Xbox, though. So enjoy that. The round of Zombie League will be simply just wins and losses. You know, before we would break down, you know, headshots, revives, kills, etc. It's just simple win and losses. Easy as that. If you don't have the DLC maps, you can be subbed in when one's played and put back when the standard one. The signups are now happening, so they're on the forums. Sign up. They're going to close Sunday, June 1st, so that's next week. And the meeting will be on June 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern. We've had great luck before, and I'm sure we'll have great luck this time as well. Now, the World Series of Poker, we had a last tournament a couple weeks ago. The signups for June have started under the World Series of Poker section in the supported games. Just post your gamer tag, your branch name to sign up. Those signups are going to run until June 5th. So that's like 2 weeks, kind of. Yeah, we're going to go with that. The first round of the tournament is June 10th, so shortly right after those. Top 3 finalists will receive the Poker Forum Award. If you have any questions, contact Mr. Nubcake, CM. And also, you know, once again, sign up under the supporter section. Supporter games, World Series of Poker. Easy as that. Madden League has started, so good luck to the 6 teams competing. I wish you guys all the best. And that's really about it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And thanks for listening.